So far, it has been a runs galore tournament in the incredible Premier League. 8 teams have played already their first games. We move on to the final two teams, ninth and 10th, which is the Gujarat Titans and the Punjab Kings, who will lock horns tomorrow at the iconic Narendra Modi Stadium. First home game for the Gujarat Titans. Shubman Gill is there as the captain, but on the other end, a team which has been discussed a lot is the Punjab Kings, new-looking Punjab Kings side. Pranav, welcome to the show. Your thoughts on these two teams? First of all, do you think, and in Hindi we say "Kati ki takkar"? Do you think that's going to be happening tomorrow?
Well, I think Gujarat have a pretty balanced side in terms of their squad. Um, but in terms of Punjab Kings, it's slightly hit and miss.
Okay.
But yeah, overall, it is going to be neck to neck. I don't expect a one-sided contest.
Absolutely. It's going to be neck to neck. And so far, we have not seen the dew playing a huge part in any of the games. The umpires taking initiatives of the second ball. But do you think, in conditions like Chepauk, Narendra Modi Stadium tomorrow, do you think these venues will play a pivotal role in terms of dew?
Look, I think if you look at TNPL for Chipok, they had a lot of dew. But as the new rules have come that you can change the ball after the 10th over, the dew sort of nullifies. And I like the rule that it allows both
Does
teams
it
to be
make
in
it a
contention.
50-50 contest for especially the defending side?
100%. And for me, what comes after the second innings is very key. But in Ahmedabad, you have a phenomenon where the river water slightly floats up due to the dip in temperature, and it starts seeping around. So the power play will hold the key for this game. I'd say.
Absolutely. Power play will play a pivotal role, as you're saying, for both the teams, be it with the batters, be it with the bowlers, because both the teams have quality bowlers, as I can say. Mohammad Siraj is no more in RCB colours. He's going to play in Gujarat Titans colours. It's going to be strange, and I'm looking forward to when Gujarat Titans faces the Royal Challengers Bangalore at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. What about the head-to-head between these two teams? Let's take a look into that. It has been 3 is to 2 in terms of the Gujarat Titans. That has been the numbers so far in the IPL head to head. Can you see by any chance Punjab Kings doing it and making it 3 is to 3?
No, I mean in Ahmedabad, I think Gujarat Titans have that squad to power through Punjab Kings.
Okay.
Obviously, one magical innings can turn things around, but on normal days when in normal cricket is played, I think Gujarat have their noses ahead in this game.
Okay, Gujarat will have the noses ahead. They're playing at their home venue, packed stadium. I'm expecting, though it's not a heavyweight side, but it's a night game. Dew will play a huge part. What about the pitch report? How the surface is going to play? Let's take a look into the numbers. 35 matches in the IPL have been played at this venue. 15 times the team batting first have been victorious compared to 20 times the teams chasing. Teams winning the toss generally opt to chase, and that is where you already said about that. That now the new rule comes about the second ball, which can be utilized from the 11th over if the umpires feel so. If we're giving you the captain's hat, thinking about that rule, are you still opting to chase?
I think I'll opt to chase because if I'm in the Gujarat think tank, I'd try and restrict Punjab to a modest total, and then
Okay.
try and chase it down because uh, Gujarat's strength has been their bowling than their batting because there have been no big names in the batting. It's been a workhorse side since its inception, and I think that's been their continued strategy in building squads over the years. So I'd rely on my bowling to restrict them to a modest total and then try and chase it down just like how RCB did it in the opening day.
Okay, absolutely. RCB did in the first game. We're seeing a lot of high scoring games out there. By any chance, if you see either of the sides uh, batting first, we will see at the toss what happens when the captains win it. Do you see any chance another 200 plus score happening at this venue?
No, I think the average score in Ahmedabad is around 176, and that justifies the sort of wicket that has because we are
Yeah.
playing a night game. There'll be enough sea movement. Plus, the dew makes it more easier to chase down. However, as I said in the beginning, the power play holds the key because if you look at the side composition, man-to-man marking, Gujarat again holds the edge in better side combination, and I don't think they let the Punjab side score 200. It'll be a different game. When heavyweights come like CSK, Sunrisers, who hold a lot more batting potential than Punjab Kings. Uh,
Okay.
so yeah, I don't see a 200 game.
You don't see a 200 score. You say 176 is an average score, so 176 to 185 is the mark you're expecting in the first innings. But this is where I ask you now. Gujarat Titans, from the likes of Mohammad Shami, Mohit Sharma, they have made a transition and gone to the likes of Kagiso Rabada and Mohammad Siraj. Which one is a better attack according to you?
I think if you ask me, Shami and Mohit Sharma is always better in terms of experience. But I'd
Especially
not.
in this format, is what you're talking about.
Yeah, 100%. Because how Mohit evolved as a death bowler is incredible. Especially Ashish Nehra's, use of him as a death bowler. He only got him after the 12th, 13th over. That is something that is key. But also, I like the fact that this is Shubman Gill's team. The previous team that was Hardik Pandya's team. So this is completely Shubman's team. He can have the freehold. So it'll be a power attack. But again, it depends on how the power play fares. How
Yeah.
if Rabada is able to strike early, uh, then that gives the cushion to delay Rashid's entry, which
True.
is where it's going to be the key factor.
We have discussed this before as well. At what point do you think Rashid Khan will bowl? Because generally we see him maybe bowling 1 over inside the power play. Same question goes on the other end. They have Yuzvendra Chahal, Punjab Kings. How do they utilize him? If they can hold back after the power play, which means that the bowling side have done pretty well to get keep them around, maybe around an average of 40-45 in the power play is what I'm expecting. But what about the rapid fire strategical questions? Here it comes. 4 questions will be asked to you. 60 seconds will be provided to you. Your time starts now. Which Indian skipper will score more runs tomorrow, according to you?
Shubman Gill.
Okay, a Rabada or Arshdeep, who takes most wickets in the match?
I think Arshdeep because Rabada might go for runs initially.
Okay, and then what about whoever bats first? What will be the first innings total, according to you? I'm giving you a gap of 15 runs.
179.
179 to 194 is what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
Okay, which leg spinner will pick more wickets?
I think Rashid.
Rashid Khan is according to you. Okay, so you've gone with your 4 answers. Only time will tell whether you got all how many correct as per this. But you're heavily reliant on Gujarat Titans. Thank you so much for the strategical questions. Let's take a look into the players to watch out for. These are the 3 players I've gone for from Gujarat Titans. It's Shubman Gill, Josh Butler, and Mohammad Siraj. For the Punjab Kings, I've gone with Shreyas Iyer, Yuzvendra Chahal, and Arshdeep Singh. Any other names from your end?
I think in terms of Gujarat Titans, I'd like to see what Shah Rukh Khan does,
Okay.
especially after being retained, because he's an incredible talent. Had a decent enough TNPL and Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy as well. He'll bat at number 4, heavily
How
reliant
much do
on.
you think Shah Rukh Khan, the bowler, will be utilized here?
I don't think he'll be utilized a lot because you have Washington Sundar and Rashid Khan to support. So I'd keep my eyes on Shah Rukh Khan along with Sai Sudarshan because Sai
Okay.
is coming off an injury, I think. So these are the 2 names from the GT camp. In terms of Punjab Kings, I'd like to see how Prabsimran Singh goes. Uh,
Mhm.
he's an explosive talent, but these are long boundaries. He likes hitting sixes up front, targeting bowlers. So I think his game awareness will be a lot more key along with someone like Josh Inglis. He's
You
been on
said
red hot form.
true that Josh Inglis will be somebody. Can they fit in into the side Punjab Kings? That would be a very good thing. Prab Simran Singh had a fantastic interest squad matches for the Punjab Kings. That is a very good pick. What about the middle orders of Punjab Kings? That is where I think a little bit of concern. The 2 Aussies. Do you think both will be in the middle order? One of them maybe a Stoinis at the top of the order.
I think Stoinis and Maxwell will play at 4-5 because I expect Shreyas Iyer to bat at 3. Um, but yeah, again, that's where I have a problem with Punjab Kings that it's sort of a hit and miss kind of a middle order. If it clicks, it'll click badly. If it fails, then it continues to fail.
Yeah.
Uh, Very surprised at Maxwell not having a very big season despite playing
Mhm.
IPL for so long.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, it just depends on how what sort of start Inglis and Robson gives.
Absolutely. What start Inglis and Prap Simran do? You're expecting Josh Inglis to open the innings, according to you, for the Punjab Kings. The bowling department, interestingly, for both the sides are pretty strong. You talk about Mohammad Siraj, Kagiso Rabada at that end. You talk about Arshdeep Singh at this end. Spinners doesn't need vast experience of Rashid Khan and Yuzvendra Chahal. I'm very much looking forward to how both the teams tackle the spinner, the leg spinner of both the sides. Will they go defensive? Will they maybe look through, see them out? Because that was not the case in the first game, mind you. We were all thinking maybe Varun Chakravarti will be shown out, maybe his 4 overs, Sunil Narayan's 4 overs, but the way Phil Salt and Virat Kohli went hammer and tong, it was a different ball game out there. What about the three battles I've gone for? Let's take a look at that. Generally, Shubman Gill loves to play the anchor role for the Gujarat Titans, and now he's now captain for the last few seasons. He will take the responsibility, added responsibility. I think Yuzvendra Chahal or Shubman Gill will be a key one in the middle overs. Similarly, Rashid Khan versus Shreyas Iyer, wonderful player of spin. This is where another battle I'm looking forward to, and Arshdeep Singh versus Josh Butler. My three battles. Anything different from your end?
No, I think these are the three key battles. The other one that I'm looking forward to is Rabada versus Los Angeles.
Okay.
I was seriously looking forward to this battle in the Champions Trophy, but
Champions Trophy.
unfortunately the game rained off. But that will be a battle that I'm looking forward to, especially on a wicket that aids a lot of bounce, the red soil wicket. So that will be another battle that I want to watch, especially because Josh Inglis plays a lot of ramp shots.
Yeah.
The one that he played to, I think, Mark Wood in the Champions
It
Trophy,
was
if my
Mark Wood,
record
yeah,
shows.
absolutely, yeah. Mark Wood,
Uh,
Jofra Archer, both.
so I'm looking forward to that battle as well, because especially when Inglis is going to open, hopefully he's going to open.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean that'll be another battle.
Okay, what about Mohammad Siraj? Who could be a threat for Mohammad Siraj with the new ball in the second or third spell whenever he comes? Maybe he loves bowling to the Aussies. Maybe a Glenn Maxwell.
I think how Prabhsimran handles him sets the tone for him. If Prabhsimran disrupts his length early on, then that becomes a problem, because Prabhsimran likes a lot of width on the offside to play those cuts through the square of the wicket, and that's where I think his use will be a lot more interesting. And then yes, Stoinis can be another problem for
True, true. Stonis can be a very important thing in the middle order. That's where I think Punjab Kings need to be very, you said hit and miss, Nagli, because they will be heavily reliant on the two Aussies. Overseas players where they will be heavily reliant. And then comes the somebody they have retained, Shashank Singh. They'll miss the service of Ashutosh Sharma, but Shashank Singh, how important of a season is that for him?
I think it's a big season because a lot of limelight has fallen on him because of his last year heroics. Just like Abhishek Sharma, because he's now stepped onto the international platform. So a
And
lot
what
of,
a knock!
lot of
What a knock it yesterday was from Ishan Kishan.
yeah, incredible. So it just is the factor that how well will he do given the expectations on him as a player. So that is what I want to see, and I want to see how uh, Punter uses him, because I seriously didn't like the way the previous management used Shashank Singh, and
Okay.
that is where it's a problem for me. So if he can come up the order based on the situation.
Exactly. I was about to come to the based on the situation. Maybe Hardik Pandya roll out here. Don't look into the number of the position. Maybe give him at least 7 to 8 overs. Is what I'm expecting. Shashank Singh not playing him as a genuine finisher. He can play as a genuine finisher, but if you give him more deliveries, he can. He's a sensible batter. And that's what I think that you're agreeing to it as well. What about the predicted playing 11? Starting with the Gujarat Titans 11. Let's take a look at that. This is what I've gone with in terms of the predicted playing 11. Shubman Gill, Josh Butler is obviously there. I've gone with Washington Sundar as my number 4 because that is only the missing factor Gujarat Titans have in the side. I'm backing Glenn Phillips. He's a three-dimensional player. I'm backing him. Rahul Tewatia, Shah Rukh Khan. That's a very deep batting unit alongside Rashid Khan. Three seamers. Unfortunately, have to fit in somebody like a Prasidh Krishna. Is that the only weakness Gujarat Titans have?
No, I think the batting order is slightly changed because Shah Rukh batted at
Okay.
4 the entire season for Gujarat last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I expect him to do the same because a lot of faith has
Okay.
been shown in him. Uh, a problem for me in Gujarat Titans lineup is that the finishing ability solely relies on Glenn Phillips. Yes,
And
Rahul
Rahul
Tewatia.
Tewatia? Yeah.
Yes, Rahul Tewatia has done a decent job, but again, if they don't have a base, if they are suddenly 40 for three, Butler, Sudarshan, and Gill gone, then who does the job for them?
True.
That is where uh, I sort of don't have that confidence in Phillips to do the
That is
job.
where they have to shift somebody like a Sundar up the order, is what I'm expecting.
Probably, I think it'll be a toss up between Sundar and Sai Kishore, because Sai Kishore has both gears with the bat, and he also did well with the ball, especially being that left arm spinner. The different angle that he brings in is is again an added advantage for Gujarat Titans with a lot of right-handers in that lineup. So they might be tempted to play Sai Kishore, and I think that won't be a bad move either because that'll give them enough depth with the bat, and they can play the impact sub in
Yeah, impact
the
sub is going to be important. Like I've gone for Mahipal Lamror as my impact sub in case Gujarat Titans is chasing. Do you stick to Prasidh Krishna or you think anybody else? Probably somebody like an Arshad Khan or anybody else.
I think Ishant Sharma will start because of Nehra's love for veterans ahead
Yeah.
of Prasidh Krishna. Uh,
Okay.
I just have a gut feeling because he's transformed bowlers.
True.
It's just that Ishant Sharma deserves another go, especially for that Yorker that he bowled to
And
Russell
the
two
knuckle
years.
ball. And the knuckle ball, mind you.
Yeah, so I think Ishant might get a go. Depends on his fitness, but I think yeah, Ishant gets a go in this game.
So your third seamer is Ishant Sharma, the vast experience Ishant Sharma in your 11. What about the Punjab Kings 11? I'm expecting a lot of debates out here. Let's take a look into that. This is what I've gone with. Prabsimran Singh and Marcus Stoinis are my two openers. Unfortunately, I'm going for Azmatullah Omarzai rather than Josh Inglis. That could be the only possibility change. And Stoinis can come down the order and Josh Inglis up the order. Niyal Vadera is there in my side. Marco Jansen, Harpreet Brar, Arshdeep Singh, and Yuzvendra Chahal. I think these are no-brainers, to be honest. I'm going with an impact player as well. Your thoughts on that one?
Uh, I think Josh Inglis will start the season purely based on form. Stoinis has not played T20 cricket for quite some time now. So
I
I
think the
won't be
last he played was the KFC Big Bash.
yeah, I don't know if he'll open because
So
yes
if
he
Josh
could.
Inglis comes into that automatically, Omarzai is the one who makes way.
Yeah, unfortunately he has to because then that gives an added pacer in Kuldeep Sen or Vaishak Kumar
Mm-hmm.
for Punjab Kings because they've relied on Indian pacers in this lineup, barring Xavier Bartlett,
Mm-hmm.
the lone Australian seamer. So I think Josh Inglis and Prabsimran will open. Who keeps wickets? We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
But
if English is in the 11, I'm expecting English to don the gloves because he's a way better keeper compared to Prabhsina. No disrespect to that. In the lower middle of the bowling department, is that the same for you?
yeah, I'm actually happy with the lineup because Parad does a great job controlling runs.
Absolutely.
Chahal is an aggressive bowler. However, I have concerns with Chahal's game fitness. I've not seen him play a lot of games off late. Uh, Keeping other issues aside,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
that'll be one area that I'll be keenly looking on how match fit he is.
Match fitness will be
Uh,
key. And after this game, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Punjab have a long break. I think 5 or 6 days break they have. So that's going to be good for somebody like a Chahal, as you mentioned, for in terms of fitness, game match fitness. What about the predictions time now? Gujarat versus Punjab. Over to you now, Pranav. It's Gujarat Titans versus Punjab Kings at the Narendra Modi Stadium's predictions time now. What's your call?
I think Punjab, again, as I said in the beginning, it's a hit and miss side. I don't have a lot of confidence in them to start well, especially in an away game. So I think Gujarat, being my fourth team who will qualify to the playoffs, they'll start with an edge of 54-46 because
54-46 according to you for the Gujarat Titans. Is it because of the home factor?
that is one. Second is the balance that I have seen in the Gujarat side because the backups that they have for each player makes it very easy for them to stick to one combination without
True,
breaking that.
true.
Especially the matchups that they have against Punjab are in favor of them. So I think that is where it's slightly more tricky and key for Punjab Kings to break that momentum, make
Absolutely.
Gujarat do something different, which I don't think they have the firepower to do that. The only concern for Gujarat will be if they're batting first, how well can they finish the innings?
Absolutely. How
Because
much can they post? Because Punjab Kings, as he said, if the Aussies click, I think they can chase any given target, and that's where Gujarat Titans need to be worried about. That's all we have. Thank you so much, Pranav. Thank you to all the viewers for watching this one. It's Gujarat versus Punjab at the Narendra Modi Stadium. Both teams will face their first game. Sit back and enjoy this one. Don't forget to subscribe to Fifth Umpire. Press the bell icon as well. Thank you so much, and bye bye.